When I first got into Jenny's lab, I had no clue what Drosophila was. That's what her description said. I was like, it's research, it doesn't matter. And when I got in there and they showed me the fly room, which is shelves upon shelves of fly and larvae and all of that, I was just like, I can't do this. I can't do this. But, I got over the fear. I was like, this is a great opportunity for me. It's going to help me get into graduate school. It's going to help me network and build connections. And so I was like, let me just get over this fear and just do it. And I did. So the only biology course I took was 150, I think. And that's when I actually start wanting to work in the lab. So I didn't have any background in genetics or biostatistics or any of that. So I was afraid. I'm just like, well, what if they think I'm dumb or I'm not smart enough to be in their lab? And it wasn't like that at all, of course. But that was a fear too, not being smart enough to work in the lab. But like I said, I'm taking the classes now and I'm just like, okay. And just to incorporate what I learned in the lab and incorporate it in class or vice versa, it helps you learn the material better. You're more confident in what you're actually doing in the lab and in class. I got over the fears of actually being in the lab by just talking to my peers, talking to Jenny. If I didn't understand something, they were just like, ask the question and we're able to help you. So how I got over the fear of not knowing is by asking questions. Think critically about a question before I actually ask it. So it's not like a dumb question, but there's no such thing as a dumb question if you don't know. If you're not confident in your research and what you're doing, most likely your project will not work because you can make so many errors, And how to get confident within your project and within your research is, again, talk to your mentor about what you're doing. If there's a graduate student in your lab, talk to them because me and my graduate student are really close because she helps me with my research. If I don't understand something, then I'm like, hey, how should I do this or how should I put this data sheet together, even asking Jenny. So just have confidence by asking questions and make sure you know what you're doing. If you second guess yourself, write down the procedure for your personal benefit, saying, okay, well, this is what I need to do. After you write it down, show your mentor and make sure you have it down right. So having confidence in your research is so key because, like I said, if you don't know what you're doing, more than likely your project will not work.